Well, thanks, Tom, for inviting me today. Sorry I couldn't be there in person. I had a wedding that I had to attend for a close friend this weekend, so I appreciate the chance to chat with you guys. I have a super quick update about our program. So I will go fast in that way. Hopefully you guys can get Tom back on so he can also do his presentation. So just want to let you know what's happening with certified collision care. Hopefully I can get my slides to move. There we go. So I just wanted to first talk for a moment about the current trends and why OEM certification has never been more important than now. So there's a couple of things that have changed. First of all, customer expectations have changed. With COVID, what we're seeing is customers are less likely to want to visit multiple businesses in person, and they're looking for a low contact or a touch-free service option. They're also looking at websites a lot more and doing a lot more research, and also starting to become more aware of certification. As we have a lot of shops that are getting certified and they're advertising that they're certified, consumers are finding out about certified collision repair. The other thing that's continuing to evolve is vehicle technology and repair complexity. And there's just the investments needed to perform safe repairs and the consideration for both liability and consumer safety. And then the next thing is standing out from the competition with the marketing tools that you can gain from OEM certification. You gain a lot of credibility when you are able to associate your business with the OEM brands. And then the next thing is OEM referrals. And we're starting to see more and more of this happening. The OEMs are connecting their locators on their consumer websites, connecting roadside assistance to certification, doing free towing for collision, and also dealers are getting more involved with providing customer referrals. And then the last thing is telematics and the OEM influence over shop choice. And we're just seeing really the tip of the iceberg here right now in this, because OEMs, although they are manufacturing all vehicles as connected vehicles, not all of them have the infrastructure to utilize this, but I know they're certainly working on it. So in the higher end models, when a collision occurs, we know that that little magic button comes on and they're talking with the consumer at the scene of the accident to see if they're okay, to see if they need emergency medical attention, to arrange rentals, and also to help them select a certified shop. So lots of things happening. And I think all of these conditions combined is probably why we're actually seeing at Certified Collision Care the largest increase ever. We have not slowed down throughout COVID. We continue to increase, and I think it's becoming more and more important to become certified. So before I forget, I just want to also do a shout out to Scott at SPK Polytech. Scott, you actually mentioned earlier about being the only school certified. You guys were the first school certified with certified collision care. We now have 2 other schools following in your footsteps. And I just want to give you guys credit because it was really your idea to come up with the college program. So I appreciate you doing that, and you guys continue to be leaders in that area. So I just wanted to get that out before too much time passes and I forget to mention that. So back to the slides here. When you become a certified shop, there's a couple things. First of all, knowing that you have the right tools, equipment, and training. So you're good. I've had lots of shops that I've talked with say, you know what, I thought I was pretty good. I was pretty sure I had everything, and now I know I'm good. I can sleep better at night knowing that I do have all the right things to fix cars properly. With certifications through our program, you're able to get multiple certifications in a single step, which is great. It saves a lot of time, which obviously your time is money, it's valuable. Being able to increase your credibility with customers, and then all the marketing tools. And I know I've presented to you guys multiple times before, so I'm not going to go too in depth, but I will be recapping some of the marketing tools and some of the tips on how to maximize the benefits of certification towards the end of the presentation. So we do have a couple exciting things that have happened this year. We actually have 3 new certifications. So we launched the Hyundai and Genesis certifications about 2 months ago. So those are brand new certifications. The great news is that they are in line with our core certification requirements. So essentially every shop that is certified with certified collision care was actually automatically awarded the Hyundai and Genesis certification. So those are two more brands. And then just this past week, we launched Subaru. So the Subaru Certified Collision Program is, again, another new one to Canada. They do have a bunch of specialized requirements, sort of similar to the Honda and Acura Pro First program. So there will be probably a limited or a smaller subset of shops that have the right equipment, because they're in particular looking for that fixture bench and some other things. All of the certification requirements are available on our website. So if you want to take a look at what's required for Subaru, if you're interested in it. And as I said, so with Hyundai and Genesis and Subaru added, we are actually up to 12 OEMs that we're managing in Canada now. So just a little bit more about that. We are the largest certified network in the country. We currently have 740 enrolled shops. We have 600 certified shops. And our network actually represents $3.2 billion in sales. So it's getting pretty big. We also have 12 OEM brands. And so we represent about 70% of the vehicles on the road with the certification program. I'm assuming you guys can hear me, and Evan, if my audio goes out, you'll jump in and let me know or send me a message. Saskatchewan. So we've seen a lot of progress in Saskatchewan. It's been a real pleasure working with everyone in your province. And as SGI's program was rolling out and leading up to the training and tooling incentive program, we did see a large increase. I was actually looking at my presentation from last year. And so last year we had 41 enrolled shops and 30 certified shops. And now as we sit today, we have 84 enrolled shops and 81 certified shops. So more than doubled the number of certified shops in the province. And I still imagine we'll probably see more shops joining as well. For anyone that isn't certified, just a real quick recap of how to become certified. So first of all, if a shop is interested in getting engaged with certified collision care, they just need to go onto our website and click on apply now. And that is how you will have someone from our company reach out, and they will give you as much time as you want, questions, answering your questions. It's a no obligation consultation. Once you feel certification is something that you'd like to do, then we will enroll you in the program. We will do a capabilities assessment online. We will do an on-site inspection and audit. Then we have our approvals being done by the OEMs, and then you will then gain access to a whole bunch of marketing tools and be able to start to promote yourself as a certified shop. So I just wanted to touch on training requirements. I know you guys have a lot of iCar shops in your province, and that credit goes to all of you for taking the training, and also to SPK Polytech for all of the training that they've been doing. I just wanted to sort of reiterate, this is not anything new. We will either accept iCar Gold Class, or you can also choose the Certified Collision Care Skills and Training Inventory, which recognizes the Red Seal training. You guys are so lucky to have SPK Polytech doing your Red Seal training with your apprentices, because they're coming out of that school with top-notch skills. Using the Skills and Training Inventory also allows shops to select the best training for their business, and helps to also allow them to recognize other OEM training or other supplier training courses that they select. All shops also need to have their welding certifications. And I just wanted to mention that the Certified Collision Care Certification Program does meet the SGI training requirements. I also wanted to give you guys a heads up that there are some new requirements coming along. So we are working on this right now in the area of EV and ADAS. We will introduce some training courses as highly suggested at first, and then it will switch over and it will become mandatory down the road. So our goal is to make sure that shops are taking ongoing training, and that your technicians have all of the skills that they need to face the cars that are coming off the assembly lines today. And we know they continue to increase. We're starting to see more and more EV vehicles as well, and there's a lot of safety considerations. So we just want to make sure that getting certified is one thing. Staying certified will require ongoing training and skills upgrading. I also want to mention the Canadian Welding Bureau. They actually put a press release out this week that they are introducing some new welding courses online and a welding certification. I believe pretty much all the shops in Saskatchewan already have the welding certification, so it may not be applicable. However, I just wanted to confirm that anyone that does get engaged with this organization, just like any other functional equivalency, we do accept this as a welding certification as well. So just wanted to, I've been getting a lot of calls about that, so I figured I would just address that straight on. So now I'd like to just talk about marketing and promotion of being certified, because the most important thing is that achieving certification is really just the first step, that in order to take full advantage, you have to be promoting yourselves as a certified shop and using all of the marketing tools that we provide. And what this will do is help you to gain customers and increase sales, and then of course improve your bottom line. So I'm just going to quickly go through these. If you guys end up having questions and want some more in-depth information about our marketing tools, I'd be happy to take your calls, or you can reach out to my staff. But the first thing is the signs. And what goes along with the signs is making sure not only that you have signs up in your office indicating that you're certified, but also making sure that your entire frontline staff understands that you are certified and can actually talk to that and explain what that means to customers. I've heard so many people have done these mystery calls where the call, have someone call their shop. The shop is, let's say, a Nissan certified shop, and you call and say, hi, I just had a crash with my Nissan. Like, I don't know what to do next. And there's never any mention of the fact that the shop is a Nissan certified facility. So, making sure that that's part of the sales process and that your frontline staff is comfortable talking about certification is super important, because consumers may or may not know that. And when they do find out that it's a certified facility, they'll probably feel a lot more comfortable and at ease. The next thing is the certified logos. So here you can see all the different logos that shops are able to earn. Once you're certified, you can utilize these logos on your website, on your printed materials, on signage. There are some restrictions. You can't put the OEM certified logos on the outside of your building. However, there's lots of places you are able to do it, including billboards if you have permission in advance. So we really recommend using the certified logos in as many places as possible. We have our shop locator. This is really important. We're getting thousands of hits on this every month. We're even getting phone calls from consumers who have questions once they've been on our locator and looking for more information. But we know that across Canada, we have consumers, insurers, dealers, and even some of our OEMs, roadside assistance providers, use our locator in order to give that referral to a customer who's had a collision and called roadside assistance. We also provide free photo estimating. It's Body Shop Booster Lite. So this is the idea here is that if a customer has a collision, let's say Sunday night, and they want to get things rolling, they can go onto the locator, indicate which shop they want, click on the Get an Estimate button, and it allows them to launch photo estimating right from their phone. So it doesn't change the way the claim's handled. Still, goes through all of the regular processes and procedures, but what it does do is lets the customer communicate with you over the weekend, so you can get that lead straight away. And then we also have a lot of OEMs that have certified locators on their websites. So I've just kind of stacked them up here. You can see all the names on the sides. This is super powerful. Consumers are on their OEM websites looking for information, whether it's for service and other things, maybe looking for that next vehicle. And when they look at the collision page and they can get information about certified repairs and also see that there's a locator there, it really helps to draw attention to the fact that each of these OEMs has a certified network, and that's where they're recommending that customers go for repairs. We also do press releases for each shop that's certified, and then each time they renew. So this again just helps to reinforce that a shop is certified. It's something that they can share on their LinkedIn or Facebook, Instagram, social media channels, and share with even fleet accounts. There's a lot of opportunities to share information. I know some shops have newsletters that go out to customers. Again, a great place to put the press release. And the OEMs are doing quite a few things now to support the shops. One of the challenges is that over the last few years, it's been about 5 years, just over 5 years since we launched certified collision care, and we never used to have a national network. Now we literally do have a national network. We have shops in every province across the country, so and all major markets are covered. So now the OEMs are able to invest more of their marketing budget, and they're already doing quite a few things, but also there's a lot of new things in the works. Some of these include having the roadside assistance connected, so that consumer that calls roadside assistance from the collision site, they'll be referred to a certified shop. There's consumer marketing being done with certain OEMs, having posters and information at the dealership, new owner information inside the manuals. A lot of our OEMs provide free towing for to a certified shop in the case of a collision for vehicles that are under warranty. And some of our newer OEMs are already working on having their apps include collision information. So it is kind of exciting. They are so happy to have a national network and now looking to try to support it and drive more business there. And the same thing goes for shops. So the OEMs need to support their networks. The shops also have the opportunity to promote themselves as being certified. And what I recommend is just using the certified credentials in all of your marketing campaigns and on all of your materials, and don't let it be your best kept secret. So that, as I mentioned, keeping it part of the sales process, working with local dealers for referrals, point of sale materials that you might be able to provide to a dealership, advertising, social media. Basically think about it this way: the more effort you put in and the more you do with your certified credentials, the more results you will get. So summing things up, at Certified Collision Care, we're here to provide a clear path to help you guys get certified, making sure that shops know what's required to fix cars properly, increasing technical capabilities in our industry, making sure that shops have marketing tools to gain an ROI, the ability to get up to 12 certifications in a single step and a single annual fee. And by the way, with those additional 3 OEMs that we added this year, the fee did not change. It's still $39.50. It's still a flat fee. There's no extra cost to add the extra certifications to your credentials. And this is a look at our website with our new plaques added. And if you are a shop that's thinking of certification, you just need to click on apply now. And as I said, we're not pushy. We're here to help, to support, and to provide information, and we'd be real happy to talk to you. So that was short and sweet, but I'm happy to take any questions if that's possible.
Is there any questions from the room? Anybody? Looks like everybody is totally satisfied. I think it's at the end of the day, Leanne, and they're all saying, I want to go watch the football game. By the way, I think the Rough Riders were leading 3-0, so not sure what's going on now, but anyway, Leanne, that was great.
I'm the barrier between beer. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate it. Thanks, Tom.